Welcome everybody to the Grim Ripper and to another episode of Saturday Skirmish. Tonight is going to be our final test run. I've done a few small changes to this game, and starting next Saturday will be our first official Saturday Skirmish, and I will be posting. In fact, I think I've already posted the official buy-ins and everything for next weekend's Saturday Skirmish. So you can see those. We already have one slot filled for next week, so there are 7 slots still available. All right, if you folks like this particular video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you've already subscribed to the channel, I thank you for that, and I do appreciate it. If you are brand new to the channel, I hope I can earn your subscription, and I would be glad to have you in the Grim family. So tonight we're going to do an 8-team single elimination. Now, before I set this up, I randomly chose 8 people from my list of folks who commented on videos during this past week. So these 8 folks on the brackets here are all people who have become quite regular at commenting on videos. And so I find them quite often winning the Friday giveaways and being in things like this. If you would like to win giveaways, then please subscribe to the channel and start commenting on videos. And please be a public subscriber. That way I know that you are subscribed to the channel. All right, let's get into the rules of this Saturday Skirmish. So as I mentioned, the participants were all chosen randomly, and they've been seeded into different rounds here. So we have Collectorholic and Clint B on the first bracket, Kyle's Cards and Joe R on the second bracket, Daddy Daughter Card Breaks and Egg with 5,000 subs on the third bracket, and Debbie O and Muskoka Cards on the fourth bracket. Now, each bracket will have a prize available, and so whoever wins the bracket will win that prize. And I've changed it up a little bit. If you win a bracket, you get to keep the prizes you win in that bracket, regardless of the outcome of the game itself. Obviously, if somebody goes straight through from beginning to end and never loses a round, they're going to collect a prize from each round. But the way we're doing it now, if you win a bracket, you win that prize. Also, each person will start with enough weapons of war to make it through the whole competition if they're winning. But if they, let's say they lose in the first bracket, they'll still keep the other cards. Each person's weapons will comprise of 3 packs of 1989. Actually, I take that back. Yeah. No, I take that back. My rules are getting mixed up on myself. So each person will start with 3 packs of cards. And in the first round, those cards will be 89 Topps cards. So everybody will be using 89 Topps cards in the first round. All right? And as we go along, there will be some other cards in other brackets that you'll see if I got this set up right. So at any rate, we'll go along, and hopefully I got it set up right and it goes smoothly tonight. So at any rate, everybody will have a pack of cards to work with, and I have also randomly chosen the statistics that we'll be using for the pack competitions, the pack wars, and I've already chosen those for each round, and I'll just announce those before I open the cards for that round. So why don't we get started, and that way everyone will see how this is going to work rather than me telling you how it's going to work. It's a lot more fun to just play the game. All right, so we'll start with our first round, which is going to be Collectorholic and Clint B. So the pack in my left hand will be for Collectorholic, and the pack in my right hand is going to be for Clint B. All right, and I will always open the cards for the person on the top of the bracket first. So this particular bracket, Seed 1 and Seed 8 in competition, Collectorholic and Clint B, you are trying to find the player in your pack who has the most career innings pitched. So we're going to want to see some pitchers out of these packs, and we're going to want to see some pitchers that have been around for a long time. So Collectorholic, here's your first pack, and I see a lot of stats right on the bottom, but what does this guy do? He's an outfielder, so Bruce Fields is not going to help you in pitching stats. Let's see who else is in this pack for you. Here's a pitcher. It looks like Steve Avery. This only has his high school totals on there, so this is when he was a draft pick, so we can't count him. Major league totals only. And we have a catcher, an outfielder. Ty Griffin is a shortstop, some team leaders, an outfielder, a catcher. Oh no, outfielder. Here's a pitcher, Storm Davis. Storm Davis has career innings pitched of 1,149.2. So he's your leader right now, 1,149.2. And we have an outfielder, a first baseman. Here's a pitcher, but he only has 644. Another outfielder, another catcher, and one more pitcher. Dave Cohn was too young to have very many. So the number to beat right now is going to be Storm Davis, 1,149.2 innings pitched. That's the number that Clint is going to have to beat with the cards in his pack. So here we go, Clint. Let's see if we can find some pitchers in your pack of 1989 Topps. Get rid of our advertising card out of there. Here we go. Who have we got in this pack? I need to keep these packs separated from each other because each player will get to keep the cards that come out of these packs. And I'll just put them in your next package that I send you when you get other things from the channel. All right, team leaders card. Here's a pitcher, Mike Schooler. Oh, he only has 48 innings. Jeff Sellers, 329 innings pitched. Don Mattingly, first base. Willie Frazier, 379 innings pitched. Oh, here we go. Outfielder. Nope, he's an outfielder. I was looking at his at-bats. Team leaders. Mike Krukow, pitcher. Oh boy, he's been around a long time. 1976 up to 1988 for these stats. And he has 2,147 innings pitched. Mike Krukow is going to win this pack battle for Clint B. All right, Clint B, you get to keep all the cards from your pack. So I'll set those aside for you. And Collectorholic, you get to keep all of these cards from your pack. And I think I saw, yep, I did. There's a Craig Biggio rookie in there. Hall of Famer Craig Biggio. That card is a good card to have. We'll make sure we sleeve that one up for you. All right, so Collectorholic has been eliminated. We're going to take Clint B and push him forward into round 2. And he'll sit there for a minute while we get the other brackets taken care of. All right, also for Collectorholic, as I mentioned, there will be 2 additional unopened packs of cards in your package because everybody would start out with 3 packs of cards, just in case they're going through the entire competition. All right, we're going to move down to Kyle's cards and Joe R. In this second competition, you're going to want the oldest player in the pack. So in my left hand, this is the pack for Kyle's cards, and in my right hand, this is the pack for Joe R. So Kyle's cards, let's jump into your pack. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. See, it's a good thing we do tests like this. In that first competition between Collectorholic and Clint B, the prize for that bracket is this pack of 1981 Donruss cards. So that pack, Clint B won that pack, and he'll get to keep that pack regardless of the outcome of further competition. So that will go into your stack, Clint. You are the proud owner of that, as well as the cards that you're using as your weapons of war. So on to this second bracket here are for Kyle's cards and Joe R. All right, Kyle's cards, let's tear into this. Let's find an old player for you, somebody born a long time ago. So Ron Darling was born in let's see, where are the birth dates on this? There we go. I hardly see that. Got some wax or something on there. Let me see. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to get something to magnify this for me. Sorry, I should have had this out sooner. I knew that I would run into really small numbers, and I can't see the tiny, tiny numbers like I used to. All right, let's see what we've got here. I've got a magnifier. How about this? So he was born in 1960. Ron Darling, born in 1960. Bo Diaz, born in 1963, I believe. No, 1953. That's a pretty good one. So Bo Diaz, born in 53. Brett Saberhagen, born in 54, I believe. 64. 1964, Brett Saberhagen. 1962, Tony Fernandez. 1955, Charlie Pulo. 1960, Charlie O'Brien. 1961 for Tracy Jones. 63 for Walt Weiss. Sorry about this magnifying lens. I just need to get myself some reading glasses, I guess. I was hoping that I would not have to do that ever. But apparently once you turn 51, you have to do those things. Okay, there's another 1953. We'll have to compare our two 1953s to see which one is the older of the two. Batting leader, 1962. 1957. Oh, Manny Trio. Oh, he's the oldest right there. I'll bet he's the oldest. Yep, Manny Trio was born in 1950. See if we can get that to focus on there. There we go. He's born in 1950. Oh, I may not need my magnifying glass if my focus will work on my camera. All right, Manny Trio, born in 1950. All right, Joe, you have to come up with somebody born earlier in the year. So earlier than earlier than Christmas, 1950. Manny Trio is born on Christmas. Here we go. Christmas 1950. Let's see if you can beat that. All right. That won't do it. 1956. It's turned over. Pat Sheridan, 1957. Ty Griffin, 67. 1953. Rob Ducey, 1955. Sandy Alomar, 1966, it looks like. Daryl Boston, 1963. 1957 for Steve Lake. Joe Beaver, 1950. I think that's a 1950. I'm going to verify. Nope, that's a 1960. Darn my eyes. 1960. Howard Johnson, 1960. Dave Steeb, 1957. Al Newman, 1960. A leader's card there. And 19, Larry Sheets, 1959. Yep, there we go. So, looks like Manny Trio holds on for the win. So Kyle's cards will move forward in the bracket. And in this round, the prize for this bracket was a pack of 1989 Fleer with that possible Griffey Jr. rookie in there. So you'll get to keep that card along with your packs that we're opening for your competition. All right, excellent. Okay, let's move into the next bracket here. So that means that Kyle's cards is going to move forward, and he'll be going up against Clint B in the next round. All right, here we go. Daddy-daughter card breaks and Egg with 5,000 subs. Here we go. Daddy-daughter card breaks in my left hand, Egg with 5,000 subs in my right hand. And the statistic that you're trying to find is most career singles. Most career singles, that's an important stat. Because folks that come up with lots of singles quite often drive in a lot of RBI. So that's an important hit. So folks like Pete Rose was a big singles hitter. Okay. And pitchers aren't going to help us. So, daddy-daughter card breaks. Pitchers will not help you. Okay, this 419 hits for Ernie Riles. It's another pitcher. There's a catcher, Jody Davis. 836 hits. That's the top so far. 836. Pitcher. Here's, this guy's been around a while. Claudell Washington, born in 1954. He has 1,751 hits. I don't know if that's going to focus. There we go. 1,751 hits. That is going to be tough to beat. Let's see who else we have in here. 1,751. My goodness. Jose Guzman is a pitcher. John Perlman's a pitcher. Record breaker. Team leaders. That pitcher's not been around long. Jeff Musselman. Ken Howell is a pitcher. Mark Williamson a pitcher. There we go. That's it. Claudell Washington. Daddy-daughter card breaks. 1,751. 1,751 hits. There it is. All right, Egg. You have got your work cut out for you. That is a lot of hits. 1,751. Let's see who is in your pack of cards. Need somebody with a lot of stats who's not a pitcher. So let's get rid of our advertisement card out of there. We've got Texas team leaders. That's not a base card. And we've got a pitcher. Another pitcher. Turn back the clock. This third baseman only has 399 hits. Another pitcher. National League leaders. There we go. Oh, he's a pitcher. Stuart Clyburn. Rod Nichols, pitcher. Outfielder. 317 hits for John Kruk. Another pitcher. Oh, you got the pitcher pack. 432 hits for Jose Uribe. Steve Jeltz, 287 hits. Juan Castillo is only got 101 hits in his major league career. Lance Parrish, the catcher, your best bet for now. Last card, 1,328. That's not going to be enough to unseat daddy-daughter card breaks. So daddy-daughter card breaks, you will be moving ahead in the competition, And your prize for this round is a pack of 1981 Donruss. So I'm going to put that with your stack of cards right there. And we're going to move you into the next bracket. Thank you so much for playing Egg with 5,000 subs. We're going to be sending you, of course, the 3 packs of cards that were going to be your weapons of war. So there we go. Now, Debbie O and Muskoka cards. The stat that we're going to be working with for your battle is most career runs. Most career runs. Debbie O in my left hand, Muskoka cards in my right hand. Most career runs. Let's see who we can find. Again, we're going to want batters, no pitchers. Phil Bradley has 423. 423. Then we have a pitcher, which isn't going to help out. Here's an outfielder, but he's pretty young, only 18 runs. Chris Bosio is a pitcher. Kevin Kaufman, another pitcher. Glenn Braggs doesn't have enough to beat 423. Now he's 116. Here we go. Vance Law, third baseman, has 404. That will beat the... no, 423. I'm sorry. Phil Bradley just squeaked past him there. Dennis Rasmussen, there's our advertising card. We're still at 423. Jay Howell's a pitcher. Dwayne Henry is a pitcher, third baseman. Runs, 61, young third baseman. Spike Owen, 301. Todd Worrell's a pitcher. Tom Bolton's a pitcher. And Mel Hall runs, 336. So Phil Bradley is going to hold on to the lead with 423 runs. All right, Debbie, that is the number to beat. See if you can hang on. Muskoka cards, here we go. You need to beat 423 runs. 423. Let's see who you've got in your pack. We want some batters. Here's an outfielder. 21 runs, Roberto Kelly. That's a pitcher. 29 runs, Tracy Woodson. Gary Gaetti. There we go, Gary Gaetti, 522. That's going to beat Debbie's 423. So, Muskoka cards, you are moving ahead in the competition. And your prize for this round is a pack of 1989 Fleer. Again, that has the possibility of a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. So you are moving ahead in the competition, Muskoka cards, and you'll be going head-to-head with Daddy-Daughter card breaks in this round. Awesome. I hope everyone's having fun so far. There ends up being about, 3 rounds in this competition altogether. And we're in the second round right now with Clint B and Kyle's cards in bracket 1, and Daddy-Daughter card breaks and Muskoka cards in bracket 2. Now, the weapons for this round are going to be 1989 Fleer. This is what we'll be opening in this round for the weapons used in the Pack Wars. All right. So let's take a look here. Bear with me just one moment. All right. So our first battle is Clint B and Kyle's cards. Clint B in my left hand, Kyle's cards in my right. And in this particular competition, this is going to be a pitcher stat, most career losses. Most career losses for a pitcher. All right, Clint, this is your pack. Let's see what you can do. Most career losses for a pitcher. There's a nice Red Sox sticker on the top there. We'll keep that with the pack, so it'll go out with it. All right, pitchers. There's a pitcher. Jose Bautista, 15 losses. There's an outfielder, a catcher, another catcher. Deion James is an outfielder. Here we go. Mitch Williams has 18 losses. So he's 19 losses. He's going to be your leader right now. Steve Bedrosian is a pitcher with 54 losses. He's your leader now. Ken Phelps, designated hitter. Dickie Thon, shortstop. Greg Cadaret doesn't have enough. Here we go. Mike Scott, 83 losses. He's your leader now with 83 losses. Jeff Ballard doesn't have enough. And Guillermo Hernandez, 61. So your leader is Mike Scott with 83 losses. All right, Kyle's Cards. Let's see if you can beat Clint B and his 83 losses with Mike Scott. Here we go. Got a nice Detroit Tigers sticker on there. I'll keep that for you. And we want some pitchers. Here's a pitcher. We're looking for 83. He has 66, Dave LaPointe. He got killed with the wax. There's a checklist. There's an all-star Oral Hershiser. Jeff Reardon, 58 losses. That won't do it. Junior Ortiz is a catcher. Mark Eichhorn only has 18 losses. Vaughn Hayes is an outfielder. He won't work. Eric Plunk only has 15 losses. There's a third baseman, Kelly Gruber. Johnny Ray, second base. There's a Craig Biggio. That's going to be his rookie card in Fleer. That's awesome. Craig Biggio. Rick Rhoden. Now this guy's been around a while. There it is. 119 losses for Rick Rhoden. Kyle's Cards, you are going to move ahead in the competition. Clint, sorry, you have been eliminated from the competition. So we're going to set these cards out over here for you with your other stack. There we go. That's yours right there. And Kyle, in this round, the prize for this round is 2 packs of 2020 Donruss Optic, as well as the bonus pack that comes in the blaster. So those will move. You get to keep those regardless of the outcome of any further competition. And that is Kyle's Cards. You have won 2 so far. And if I remember correctly, you went all the way last week in our first test of this and won the whole shebang last time. So there we go. You are now in the finals bracket. All right, Daddy-Daughter Card Breaks and Muskoka Cards, it is your turn to battle it out. 2 packs of 1989 Fleer. Those are on the board there right now. The stat that you're going to be looking for is also a pitching stat. We're looking for another pitcher who's been around a while because we want the most career games. Most career games. Daddy-Daughter Card Breaks, here we go. We need an old pitcher, and that's a first baseman. Well, actually, most career games, most career games, they're all going to have that stat, aren't they? Yes, they are. Everybody has the game stat. My mistake. I don't know why I was thinking that there was a difference there. So this is going to be just a player stat. Most career games. So we've got Keith Moreland. He played 1,183 games. And of course, your outfielders and infielders are going to have more games than pitchers anyway, most likely. Yep, there's a pitcher. He only has 156 games, so that's not going to do it. Another pitcher. Another pitcher. Second baseman, 220 games for Mark McLemore. Jim Gatner, second base, 1,356 games. Jim Gantner is going to be your leader right now with 1,356 games. Let's see if you have any other players who can beat that. Jamie Moyer can't beat him. Rich Gedman hasn't been around long enough. Bob Melvin doesn't have enough stats there. Mike Diaz can't do it. Tom Browning won't do it. Joe Carter hadn't been around long enough at that point. Greg Jeffries, he's brand new. This is his rookie card, I believe. Jerry Gleaton can't do it, and Don August won't do it either. There's your sticker card. So Jim Gantner is going to set the bar for us at 1,356 games. 1,356 Muskoka cards, that's what you have to beat. 1,356 career games. Randy Bush, 777, not enough. Barry Bonds, there's a nice card right there. Nice 89 Barry Bonds. 611 games, 801, 232, 1,257. That's not going to quite do it. 331. Oh, 1,000. This is going to do it. Craig Reynolds. 1,390 games. Craig Reynolds is going to win this round with 1,390 games. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't like to focus really close. I might have to get a different camera for this game. I might have to take my word for it. 1,390 right there. Anyway, Craig Reynolds is going to win it. That means that Muskoka Cards is going to move forward in the competition. Sorry, Daddy-Daughter Card Breaks, but that's going to eliminate you from the competition. Now, the prize for this was a fat pack of 2020 Topps Big League. So that's going to move forward with Muskoka Cards stack. So that's over there with your things right now. All right, Muskoka Cards, you're moving forward head-to-head in the finals against Kyle's Cards. So this is it. This is for all the marbles. All right, and the stat that we're going to be looking for is most career at-bats. Most career at-bats. And we're going to be using some classic Premier Edition 1981 Donruss cards. Here we go. Kyle's Cards. Can you take it all the way again this week like you did last week? We are looking for most career at-bats. This gum is awful. Look at that poor card. The gum in this stuff is like acid. All right, lifetime at-bats. Glenn Hoffman has 312. Oh, Cecil Cooper, born in 1949, has lifetime at-bats 3,592. Oh, Bobby Bonds, born in 1946, 6,880 at-bats. They're just getting more and more. Who's this? 6,680? Nope, 6,649 for Carl Smith. That's not going to beat Bobby Bonds. That one's not going to beat Bobby. 2,039 won't do it. That's not going to do it. These pitchers aren't going to do anything for you. 600 is not even close. Thomas Underwood won't help. And that's not going to help. Here's one. Salvatore Bando, born in 1944. 6,995. 6,995 at-bats. Wow. That's a stack of at-bats. I think that's probably going to be the top one in this pack. Yes, that is going to be the top one. There's our where we started. Salvatore Bando is going to set the bar with 6,995 at-bats. That's Kyle's cards. He brings the power. Second week in a row. Gonna need somebody who's been around a long time, Muskoka cards. Let's see who we can find in here. I know we're gonna find some gross gum. Okay, ooh, that's close. Johnny Bench. Oh, too bad Johnny Bench got destroyed by the gum. That would have been a beautiful card right there. He had 6,771 at-bats. Dagoberto Campaneris. Oh, wow. This is going to do it. Born in 1942. He has 8,459 at-bats. I don't know if we can get focused in on that, but man, there it is, 8,459 at-bats. That is going to do it. Muskoka cards, you have won this week's competition. This Saturday skirmish is all you. Kyle's cards, you fought a nice battle, but you were knocked out by the most at-bats. I'm sorry, daddy-daughter card. Yeah, Kyle's cards. Sorry, getting everyone confused. So Kyle's cards, you have been eliminated. So I'll put those 81 Donruss with your cards. Muskoka cards, you are the champion for this week's Saturday skirmish. I'm going to put these cards that we just went through, the Donruss cards, into your pile. They'll go right there. And the grand prize for winning the entire competition tonight is going to be I don't know what year this is, a 2001 Topps Brooks Robinson Game Used Bat Relic. This is a pretty cool looking card. It's got a nice reflection on the light there, nice rainbow reflection. Congratulations. You just received an authentic Game Used Bat card of Brooks Robinson from Topps Tribute Retired Jersey Edition. And look at that. So there you go. That is your card for winning the whole thing tonight, in addition to all the cards that you won coming up to this point, and the cards you used as your weapons of war. So congratulations to Muskoka Cards for taking it all the way to the end and winning this competition. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. I know it when you change things up, it can be a little rough, but we made it through. But it'll smooth out as we play it more and more. We'll get it running more smoothly. So I appreciate everyone allowing me to use you as guinea pigs in my 2 tests. And I hope you enjoy the cards that I'll be sending out to you. And I hope that you guys will sign up for these Saturday skirmishes. If we get a lot of interest in these, we may have to either, do a larger bracket or 2 brackets or something like that. And, the more people that play, the bigger the prizes can be. So thanks again, everybody, for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed this. And make sure you hit the Grim Reaper's Den and see all the sponsorship possibilities that are available for you now on the website. They're going to be ones that are starting on October the 9th and going forward for a week from there. So thanks again for dropping in. Have a great Saturday, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Good night.